Welcome to Chicago White Sox Central, your number one place for all Sox news and content.
What's the word, Chicago White Sox fans? Yes, it's good to be back. Good to see you guys in the chat. It's your boy Big Kev holding it down for the South Side. This is our second live call of the season, back by popular demand. We're gonna try to do this as often as possible, hopefully once a week. But y'all know baseball is long. Brother got kids, wife, family. So I'll try to get out here as often as possible. Y'all know what to do. Hit me up at Big Kev from the Shy, Big Kev from DACHI. Of course, Shy White Sox Central at gmail.com and Sox Central Pod over on Twitter as well. You can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, wherever you like to get your social media information. We're going to be kicking it today. Hopefully the Chicago White Sox can get this rubber match versus the Arizona Diamondbacks. Chicago White Sox coming in at 9-15, 6-9 on the road. Arizona's 14-10, 8-4 at home. Davis Martin is on the mound today. He's been Chicago White Sox most consistent pitcher so far to start the season. He's 3-1 with a 2.16 ERA, 25 innings pitched, 19 hits given up, 19 strikeouts, 6 walks, and 2 home runs. On the other side, you got Michael Soroka. He has been undefeated so far. He's 4-0 with a 2.78 ERA, 22 and 2/3 innings pitched, 18 hits given up, 28 strikeouts in 22 innings. It's crazy. Six walks and 2 home runs, and hopefully the Chicago White Sox bats can stay hot. Yesterday, the offense they showed up. Pitching was the Achilles heel versus Arizona last night, where you had Anthony Kay have his worst start of the season, but the offense is still humming along. We got home runs from the Bash brothers of Kosin Montgomery, Miguel Vargas, and Munitaka Murakami. The Chicago White Sox are on the right side of history for once, where Montgomery and Murakami are the first duo in the history of baseball, which is crazy since baseball has been around forever. They're the first duo in the history of baseball to hit home runs as teammates in 4 consecutive games. Now, we know that Money Mooney is on a 5-game home run streak, and we know that Kosin is on a 4-game home run streak, and I believe Miguel Vargas is on a 3-game home run streak as well. So the bats are waking up. The Chicago White Sox have emerged from the basement. They are now 4th in the division and 4 games out of first place in a very, very mediocre in AL Central to start the season. Cleveland's 14-12. Detroit is 13-12. Minnesota is 12-12. The White Sox are 9-15. If they continue to string together series wins, 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4, then they can find themselves inching ever so closely to what we now know is the mythical first place in the division, because it's been such a long time since the Chicago White Sox could basically even be close to first place in the division. But hey, I'm a homer. I can hope. Injury report: Austin Hayes is still on the 10-day IL. He's looking to come back sometime this weekend. We got Chris Murphy on the IL. He's on the 15-day IL, looking to come back sometime next week. Jonathan Cannon is on the 15-day IL. Not sure if he's going to even make it back to the big league roster, but if he does come back, it'll be sometime late next week. And Kyle Teal, early next month, is looking to make his way back to the big league roster. And Lord knows we need him, because offense, although it's been better, we haven't really gotten much from the catching position. Now, the starters are Andrew Benintendi, over as the designated hitter. He's going to be leading off as well. Not sure why he's leading off. You got Munitaka Murakami batting second with his 10 home runs and 19 RBIs. Miguel Vargas sitting at 5 home runs and 12 RBIs and 4 stolen bases at third. batting third. Montgomery, the shortstop, he has 7 home runs and 18 RBIs, which is, I think, tied for third in all of the majors with those RBIs. He's batting fifth. And then you got Everson Pereira, Sam Antonacci, who's turning his season around as well. He's young, but he's starting to hit that nice inside the park home run and a triple the other day. Chase Mydroth batting way down in the order. And then you got Tristan Peters and Reese McGuire. But let me double check these starting lineups and see if this batting order is correct, because I don't know. It's crazy to have Mydroth batting way down in the order. But let me know how y'all feeling today on this Thursday afternoon. Appreciate you all for joining us. Here it's going to be a long day for me, because after this, me and the fellas are going to be jumping on over to Chicago Bears Central to cover the first day of the NFL draft. So if you're not already following us, where we at? Oh yeah, that's right. So they got Chase Mydroth batting all the way down in the order, and then Tristan Peters, Reese McGuire closing out the lineup. Interesting. So Andrew Benintendi is leading off. Interesting. But yeah, we'll be over on Chicago Bears Central. If you're not following Chicago Bears Central or any of the Chi-Town Sports Central family, man, go ahead and do yourself a favor and type in your favorite Chicago sports team and put the word Central behind it. So that's Chicago Bears, Chicago Bulls, Chicago Sky, Chicago White Sox, Chicago Cubs. So you got the Chi-Town Sports Central, NBA Central, NFL Central, Chicago Blackhawks. The list goes on, man. We just try to keep you guys updated on what's happening in and around Chicago when it comes to our sports teams. It's going to be a fun year over here on Chicago White Sox Central as we rebuild this platform. Chicago White Sox are exciting to watch again. That's make no mistake about it. These young guys are here to play. They're trying to win, and they're trying to win now. The 100 lost this, 100 lost that. Man, get that out of your minds. Put positive vibes in the air for our South Side good guys, man, because at the end of the day, I am not one to believe that the Chicago White Sox are the same team that they've been for the last 3+ seasons. It started off kind of rough, especially versus Milwaukee and Miami, but the pitching staff got it together. They've been pitching really, really well. Hey, I'm looking forward to seeing if they can get this series today. And then we have a big series this weekend versus the Angels. Now, I'm planning on going to the game on Saturday if I can break free, because they have, and the first pitch is about to happen in a few seconds. But they're giving away a nice jacket that I'm interested. No, they're playing Washington this weekend. First pitch, Andrew Benintendi looks at a strike from Michael Soroka, who has a four-seam fastball, a slurve, a changeup, a sinker, and a cutter. But yeah, I'm looking to get to this game versus Washington on Saturday to see Schultz pitch for one, and to get one of these City Connect jackets that they're giving out to the first 15,000 arrivers, people who arrive. So that should be fun too. 0-2 is the count. Benintendi leading off. His batting average is above 200 finally. Fouls off another pitch. Appreciate you guys for joining us today. Oh man, this should be a fun one. Benintendi looking. Slurve ball outside. Decent series for Benintendi. 2 for 8, 250 on base percentage. Need a hit right now if you put him at lead off, Will, as he fights off another one down the right field line. Still 1-2 is the count. Keep me company in the comments. Fix that name. It takes another ball. 2-2 is the count. I think my son just got home from school. He looks sad, pops up the cutter to right field. That's going to be the first out unless they have a magical drop, and they don't. First out of the inning. We got Murakami coming up early. He's on a 5-game home run streak. Looking to keep that going today. That'd be so fun. I think that would break the franchise record. He's in a 4 or 5-way tie with AJ Pierzynski and a few others for the franchise record of consecutive games with home runs. He can break that record today. He grounds one foul down the right field line. This series, he's 6 for 10 with a 636 on base percentage and a 1.200 slugging percentage. Crazy work. Ooh, almost gets hit, backs him up. It feels good to be on this side of history with the Chicago White Sox having somebody that's scary to face. When you talk of one off the lead, tie for the lead in home runs, looks at a 4-seamer, 2-1 is the count. That would be so awesome. And slurve ball got him looking. Tried to hold up. How great would it be if we took 2 out of 3 from Arizona? That would be awesome. What's up, kiddo? How are you? Good to see you. Mooney swings and misses at an off-speed pitch. Struck him out. But we got Miguel Vargas coming up next. He's on a 3. You can leave it open. He's on a 3-game home run streak. Then Colson Montgomery's on a 4-game home run streak. So you just never know. These bats are alive and well right now. As the weather starts to get a little warmer, the offense is coming through. Would love to see Vargas. Oh, come on. You caught that 4-seamer inside a strike. It was like right on the inside of the plate. No challenge from Reese McGuire. From Miguel Vargas. And then another one, cutter right in there. Come on, Vargas. Swing at something, my guy. 0-2 is the count, 2 down. Nobody on. Top of the first. Chicago White Sox looking to keep their offensive prowess going. What's up, Aaron Poppy 10? See you. Go White Sox. Yes, sir. South side. And, the slurve ball. 1-2 is the count. Miguel Vargas looking to keep his home run streak going. Could you imagine coming into the season? I mean, I know last season in the second half, the Chicago White Sox hit a lot of home runs, but you got 3 players, back-to-back players with 3 or more home run streaks going right now. Vargas fights off a slurve ball. That slurve ball is nasty. Ugh. And Vargas is hitting all his home runs to left field, left center. Ooh. Forcing fastball high. Let's go White Sox. Appreciate you guys for joining. Come back tonight to Chicago Bears Central. Vargas hits one straight up the middle, throw to first base, and he is out by a step. Davis Martin coming up. He's been having a great season. So we're going to see what he can do versus this lineup that kind of got to the White Sox last night. It was a rough one, 11-7. White Sox won first game of the series 11-5. Diamondbacks got their revenge 11-7 last night. This is the rubber match today. And we got Davis Martin on the mound. I feel confident in this young guy. Yesterday, Anthony Kay didn't have his best stuff, but it would be nice to see the Chicago White Sox crack the double-digit barrier and get their 10th win of the season today and back-to-back series wins after winning over Oakland the last series. What's the word, Tyler Shelby? Good to see you, my guy. Appreciate you for joining us. I was lucky enough to get the day off. Well, I requested the day off for the NFL draft today, so I was able to get in here and do this. I'm gonna try to go to the game Saturday and snag one of those City Connect jackets that they're giving out. That should be fun. Any of y'all been to a game yet this year? I want to see Noah Schultz pitch as well. So Matter of fact, let me see. See, one of my guys want to go see Noah Schultz pitch on Saturday. Yes, sir. Trying to win this series. Davis Martin on the mound. Martin's first pitch in there for a strike. Martin's been solid this season, man. I'm very surprised. Fouls off the next pitch. 0-2 is the count. Say, let's win this series. Let's fucking go. Hey. Not yet. Coming up, I take my 5-year-old son to his first game. That's going to be fun. Pitch hit right up to the second baseman. Throws him out at first. 1 out in the bottom of the first inning. 3 pitches for Martin, 1 out. That's nice. Montgomery gets him out. That'll be fun. I take my sons to a game about every once a year. I'm thinking about taking my son on Saturday too, if he wants to go. He's 8 now, but he did go to his first game at about 5 years old, so that's a good time to take him. Tyler Shelby said he hasn't been to one yet. Get out to the park Saturday if you can. First 15,000 gets a nice City Connect starter jacket. First pitch outside. Let me crack this Modelo. Ooh, slider. Nice. 1-1 is the count. Marte is at bat. He's batting .228 on the season. Change up right back to Martin. Martin has to hustle. Oh, man, Mooney, you got to stay on the first base bag, bro. You can't do that. You can't do that. Martin tried to tell Mooney Tucker to stay at the first base bag because he was going to get the ball and throw it to him. Mooney Tucker came off the bag to field the ball, and it's just miscommunication there. You got a runner at first. I will say this, with his hitting prowess, I'm not mad at Mooney Tucker, but first base has been kind of tough for him. He's been off the bag a couple of times on some outs, and that right there was just a bad play. Got to cover the bag and let the pitcher get the ball and get it to you. Aaron says, I'm going to a weekend game as well. We're coming from DeKalb. Yeah, try to go on one of the games where they're giving away something. Four-seamer in there for a strike. 1-1 is a count. 1 man at first base, 1 out. Bottom of the first. Appreciate you guys for joining us this afternoon. Thursday afternoon baseball. Cutter hit long and foul. It's a long strike. He went and got that one too. 1-2 is the count. Exit velo on that last foul ball, 108.3 miles per hour. Crazy. He's 3 for 7 this series. Corbin Carroll. Got to get him out. Grounded to a double play real quick for the game. Swings and misses at a four-seamer. We'll take the strikeout. 2 out, 1 on. Davis Martin, 10 pitches. Blew that fastball right by him on the inside, up and in. All right, Martin looking to get out of this inning. Four-seamer low and outside. 1-0 is the count. Let's go, Martin. 2-0 is the count. He doesn't want to let Castillo get any of this. He's 0 for 5 this series, but still, he has a home run and 9 RBIs. Don't let him get out of his slump, Davis. Sinker popped left field line, foul. 2-1 is the count. Are you guys going to be watching the draft tonight? Who do you think the Bears should pick in the first round? Let me know in the comments. Should they go with the offensive lineman, defensive tackle, defensive lineman, safety? They bet not draft the wide receiver. Slider in there for the strike. 2-2 is the count. Oh, yeah, for sure, man. Make sure you let us know when you're going, bro. That's going to be exciting for you and your 5-year-old. It's always a lot to do for children at the ballpark. When I take my boys, they get to meet the mascot. They have a nice kid zone. They can run the bases. They have some stuff that you can sign up for as children to get a bunch of promotional stuff as well. K did not have it last night, bro. You're absolutely right. He was just giving up tomato cans all day. Ooh, four-seamer low, full count. We don't need no walks right here. Let's get out of this inning, guy. Come on now. 3-2 is the count. Here's the offering, and he swings and knocks one to right field. He's going to go from first to third at least. He's been held up at third, and he scores easily from first base. 2-out double, 1-0 Arizona. Not a good throw in from right field there. Castillo he tagged one, but you gotta, if you're Vargas there, you gotta throw the ball home. You don't throw it to the cutoff man at least to first. He just basically threw it in and allowed. Yeah, this has been a bad defensive first inning for the Chicago White Sox, and it's led to at least one run so far. Like, you can't throw the ball to second there. It doesn't make sense. You got to figure out a way to hold that runner at third. He's coming from first base. Ugh, just rough. Pop up behind home plate. 2-1 is the count. Martin's at 20 pitches now. Yeah, Shelby, like, that was just a bad throw. Like, it doesn't make sense to throw it, just throw it. Like, Vargas has to be decisive there. Instead of throwing it to second and it one hopped, throw it to first and give the first baseman an opportunity to throw him out at home. And now they're trying to get another run. There's another runner in scoring position. Oh, yeah, it should be fun. Tickets are always cheap too, Aaron. Always cheap. Mm. Come on, Davis. 21 pitches so far. You got to get out of this inning. Get him to pop up, strike out. 2-2 is the count. Ground ball. First base, he's out. But the damage is done. Chicago White Sox are down 1-0. Colson Montgomery looking to do what Mooney has done and go 5 straight games with a home run. He is up next in the top of the second. That'd be crazy because then he'll be tied with the franchise record along with Mooney. That is crazy to see. Colson had a rough start to the season too. He's still striking out a lot. But he's starting to turn on some balls and get some home runs. He's got 7 homers on the season, looking to get at least number 8 today. His OPS has rise to 834, 18 RBIs right now on the season for him. But he has 32 strikeouts in 24 games. That is rough. Rough. Struck out twice last night, but did get a home run. White Sox are going to have to get something going, though, because the Diamondbacks are trying to win this series in front of their home fans. Speaking of fans, it's about to start getting hot. I might need to get a fan in my office because it started to get hot. Where I can open that window. But y'all didn't answer me. Are you watching the Bears draft tonight? Are you guys Bears fans following Chicago Bears Central? I know you over there, Tyler Shelby. I believe you over there on Chicago Bears Central. All right. Colson Montgomery up to bat, looking to do some damage and hit his 5th straight home run in 5 games. Let's see if he can get it done. Ooh, he had a good one to hit right there and just watched it. 4-seamer straight down the middle. So what?
You got the charger?
It's in the room on my side of the bed.
Oh.
Good to see you.
You too.
You said hi to everybody. White Sox down. Mm-hmm.
Kevin!
Hey, I didn't tell you to jump on the camera.
Oh my goodness! I hope everyone saw that.
They probably did. Leave my door open. Women. All right. My father took me to games as a kid. Yeah, it's always a fun experience. And then not a Bears fan, sir. Okay, I get it, man. Frank Thomas days. I wish I would have been able to see Frank Thomas play live. Colson Montgomery pops the ball up. Did it get down? It got down. Base hit for Colson Montgomery. We'll take it. They need defensive players. Absolutely. I think when Austin Hayes gets back and Kyle Till comes back, and then we got Braden Montgomery is going to be called up at some point. I think Antonacci's a pretty solid defensive player. So it'll get better. It'll get better. Jesse Rosen. I need Murakami, Montgomery, and Vargas to hit homers. Hey, they've been doing it lately. Everson Pereira, like besides the first 2 series of the season, he's been playing some damn good baseball. He's averaging 295, got a few home runs, couple of stolen bases. He's been playing pretty good defense out there too. Let's see if he can get Colson over to second or third base. Swings and misses at a sinker. He was trying to crush that ball. Oh, he almost threw his back out. The Bears. Yep. Aaron, come through. Watch us tonight on Chicago Bears Central. We will be live for all 3 days of the draft, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I might not be here Saturday. Well, it depends on what time the draft is on Saturday because I'm definitely going to the White Sox game. You got 1-1 is the count. Pereira swings and misses at a sinker. He is trying to tag that ball. Let me see what time the draft is. Day 3. Because it's usually earlier. Oh, yeah, it starts at noon on day 3. So I might not make it to day 3. Ooh, he didn't go. Hey. 2-2 is the count. We just got to get him over Pereira. Get him into scoring position, my guy. Chicago White Sox down 1-0 in the top of the second. 2-2 is the count. Ooh, he went on that one. Swung, got a bad pitch. Ugh. All right, so now we got Sam Antonacci coming up to try to move the batter over. He has a inside the park home run under his belt. His first RBI as well under his belt. looking to get Colson Montgomery over from first. First pitch that he sees is a ball alone outside. He's 3 for 7 on the series with a 1.143 slugging percentage. This season, he's just been called up last week. Four-seamer inside, 2-0 is the count. I'm gonna try to go to the game Saturday. Right now, I'm off on Fridays and Saturdays, but that's gonna change soon. So, 3-0 is the count. All right, Antonacci, gonna give you something to hit. Now let's not swing through it. Drive this runner from first to third at least. I'm giving him the green light. I don't know what y'all talking about. Oh, they called it a strike. Challenge that. Challenge it. Oh my God, bro, that was not a strike. Now you calling it two more strikes. You got to swing at something now. 3-2, full count. I would have challenged that last one though. For real, for real. Went from 3-0 to 3-2 real quick. Timeout called. Here you go. Bounces one to second. He got him over to second base though. Not bad. Runner in scoring position, 2 out. A man at second. Antonacci worked the count full and then moved Colson Montgomery over. White Sox looking to at least score a run here in the top of the second to tie things up. Chase Maidra batting in the bottom of the order in this game. Usually the leadoff guy. He's batting 7th. Just watches. Why are they watching these four-seamers right down the middle? Turn on that pitch. Maidra started the season striking out a lot, but now he's kind of turned it around. 250 batting average on the season. Fights off of sinker. Foul down the right field line. All right. 0-2 is the count. Maidra trying to at least get Colson in. Hits one through. Ooh, he gets up and there's no play. Runners at the corners. White Sox cooking with grease. So Maidra is probably going to have to steal second to take away the force out. Good piece of hitting from Chase, though. Hit it right to the shortstop. It was a good play. He got up. He had no play to go. He couldn't go to the first or third. Now, Tristan Peters, he's having a solid season, too. Let's see if Peters, if they can catch them lacking and lay down a bunt. Do a sacrifice squeeze. Can't sacrifice, but might drop back to first base. A suicide squeeze. And they're definitely going to be leery of Chase over at first base because they want that force out at second. He's probably going to try to steal at some point. Can't get caught stealing right here, though, with a runner at third. Tristan Peters swings and misses at a cutter, low and inside the zone. 0-1 is the count. This series for Peters has been solid, 4 for 7. We need you to go 5 for 8, my guy. Go ahead and hit one in the upper deck. Swings and pops out to right field. Leaves 2 stranded. Chicago White Sox are down 0-1 going into the bottom of the second inning. That was part of the problem to start the season. Runners in scoring position, the White Sox were pretty bad, but they turned it around. Can't be mad at them. Man, I want to see them get their 10th win of the season so bad right now. I don't even know how long it took for us to get the 10 wins last year. It was a rough season. Man, all this rain that we've been getting in the Chicagoland area, my backyard is atrocious. Like, I don't even want to go out there and do it. It is annoying, boy. It is rough out there. That's the one thing that they don't really talk to you about as a homeowner is what it's like to have to do your own damn yard work. And I'm too cheap to pay any of the kids in the neighborhood to mow my grass. I'd rather do it myself. All right. Davis had an interesting first inning, gave up the run, but I don't really think it was his fault. I think the defense of Murakami and Vargas kind of seeded that run, but minimum damage done, 1-0. He's ahead 0-2 in the count right now versus Arenado. Bottom of the second, nobody on, nobody out. 0-2 count for my man Davis Martin. Throws the ball into the dirt and falls off the mound. Come on, white guy. Arenado has power. So do not give him something that he can drive out of here. Struck him out looking with a nasty slider. Ooh. Let's go. Chicago Cubs leading Philly 6-5 in the bottom of the seventh, looking to pick up their 9th straight win. Ooh, a nasty four-seamer on the outside. 0-1 to count against Barrosa. Colorado up 5-2 against San Diego. Dodgers up 1-0 over San Francisco. Atlanta already took care of business versus Washington, and Milwaukee loses 5-4 versus Detroit. Ooh, curveball. He is painting these corners right now. Nice job, Davis. Later today, you got New York versus Boston, one of the best rivalries in baseball. The Mets versus Minnesota as well. And Pittsburgh versus Texas as Davis gets another strikeout, back-to-back strikeouts, starting to stretch out now. 2 outs, nobody on. He got on the swing, got an ugly, ugly curveball in the dirt inside. That thing dropped from underneath him. Crazy work. All right. Davis tried to get on the swing, got another curve low and outside, though. Okay, Martin looking. Ooh, went with 3 straight curveballs. Can't locate those two. So it's a 2-0 count versus Thomas. Thomas is 2 for 4 on the series. On the season, he's only batting 185 with 1 home run. So don't be nervous, Martin. Ooh, four-seamer right in there. No wonder it looks dark. This is a domed stadium, so they got the roof closed. It must be. It don't rain in Arizona. Why y'all got the roof closed? It must be hot. Gets him to bounce one in front of first base. Foul. All right, 2-2 is the count. Let's see if we can get 3 straight strikeouts. Got him to bounce one right back to the pitcher. Martin picks it up and stumbles, throws it to first base. 3 outs, 3 up, 3 down. Good inning from Martin there. Bounce back from a poorly defended first inning. Chicago White Sox down 1-0 going into the third inning. Trying to get my body back in shape. I went for the first run that I've done since September. And when I tell you that was tough, I got to get back to it though, man. My doctor telling me I'm gaining too much weight. White Sox Day. Okay. What's that even mean? Who we got due up? I think we got McGuire, Benintendi, Murakami due up. Reese McGuire's batting average is creeping up. Like he was at 0 for a long time, but now he's at 192. It would be nice to see him get on early. These guys are out there in a hot tub in a full suit. I guess that's the move in Arizona. Interesting. Reese McGuire looks at a four seamer. They're just not. And the four seam fastball is like between 92 and 94 miles per hour. They're just not turning on that pitch so far to start this game. Top of the third, swings and misses at a cutter 0-2. Well, he didn't miss. He fouled it off. 0-2 is the count. But for some reason, they're not swinging at that fastball. Turns on a curveball, fouls it off. 0-2 is the count for McGuire. He's been looking better lately. What's that mean? McGuire swings and misses. Strikes him out. Man, this Mike Vrabel situation is crazy over for the New England Patriots. All right, Benintendi looks at a slurve ball. He was throwing that slurve ball a lot in the first inning. Back to the slurve ball, facing the top of the order. Let's see if Benintendi, who's batting leadoff, can get on right now. He hits that slurve ball to right field and he gets on first base. Nice base hit from Benintendi. Now, here comes the power. Murakami looking for 6th straight game with a home run. Nice piece of hitting from Benintendi. That slurve ball was right down the middle. Now we're going to see if the White Sox can do something with the power coming. Murakami, Vargas, Colson Montgomery. Murakami backed him up with a cutter high and inside. He struck out in his first at bat, but we know what he's capable of. Even routine fly balls can turn into home runs, but with this guy. Let's see. Looks at another changeup, another ball, 2-0 is the count. You can tell Soroka does not want to give him a good one to hit right here, but anything. I've seen this man Murakami hit home runs off anything. Let's see what he does on 2-0. Looks at another cutter inside. He is not trying to give this man a 2-run home run right now. Let's see what he can do. Come on, baby. Let's go. 3-0 is the count. Does he have the green light? He does. He turns on one, gets one to right field. Benintendi goes to second. And Murakami is at first base. 2 on, 1 out. Chicago White Sox trying to rally here in the top of the third. He gave him a fastball at 94 miles per hour. Finally, somebody swings at it. Hits it right in between the shortstop and the right fielder, or the second baseman and the right fielder. Now you got a man in scoring position again. Miguel Vargas has been hot, looking to go on a 4 home run streak, but he pops one right up behind the plate, trying to get out, and it goes foul. Woo! Let's go. Come on, Vargas. We don't even need a home run right here. Just give us a base hit so we can get a run. No elements to help the White Sox out today with the roof closed. He's going to be throwing a pitch inside here. Ooh, that slurve ball, nasty. 0-2 the count. 51 pitches for Soroka so far. Top of the third. White Sox they're threatening. 2 men on first and second. 0-2 the count. 1 out. Here comes Vargas. Ooh, he throws a slurve ball in the dirt outside. Just good job from his catcher. He lost his footing on that one. I don't know what happened. Yeah, his knee buckled when he looking like me out there. Let's go. All right, 1-2's the count. Vargas, give him something to hit. Timeout. Take advantage of this opportunity here. Miguel Vargas bobblehead on Friday, which is the City Connect night for the Chicago White Sox. Still the best in all of baseball. Vargas, he did not go. 2-2 is the count. Ooh, Vargas hits one right up the middle. It's going to tie the game, baby. Let's go. Benintendi scores. We got runners at first and second. 1 out. 1-1 is the score. The Chicago White Sox strike in the top of the third. These young guys are coming to win. It'll be so dope to win a series on the road versus a very good Arizona Diamondbacks team. I was told that I celebrated too much when the White Sox won the series versus Oakland. And that person decided to unfollow me after I told him I'm going to celebrate however the hell I want when my team wins. He's like, it's just the A's. They're not Oakland anymore, but who cares if it's just the A's? We're trying to build something here. Let's go. Ooh. Colson Montgomery was looking to hit that thing to the moon. Swung at a pitch on the inside. 0-1 is the count. Let's go, Tyler Shelby. Let's go. Ooh, inside. Matter of fact, let me put the score on here. Edit. White Sox. 1. And they try to go to second. He's back in time. Nationals 1. Top 3. All right. Put that on there. One on one is a count. Colton Montgomery gets one. Hits it to right field, baby. We taking the lead. Chicago White Sox go up. Oh, he stops at third. Now we got bases loaded. Oh, man. Murakami, you were supposed to go. You were supposed to go. I guess he thought it was a possibility. Murakami having some brain farts today, but he's easily supposed to score from second right there. He kind of stopped at third and then didn't go. So now we got bases loaded. Double play ball is still in place. Chicago White Sox had an opportunity to get the lead. Oh, man, but third base coach holds him at third. It's all good. You gotta go on contact right there. That was a great hit. White Sox still in the opportunity to blow this thing right open. Soroka is laboring through this third inning. 1 out, bases loaded. Now, I will say this. Chicago White Sox do have, I think, 3 grand slams on the season already. Everson Pereira looking to join in the fun on that one and hit the 4th one. But make Soroka throw strikes. Make him throw strikes. Bases loaded, top of the third. Chicago White Sox looking to break open this game. Everson Pereira swings and fouls one off behind home plate. Let's go, let's go. Pereira. Soroka with the look. Pereira fights one off right. Oh, he dropped it. The force out at second. That's a double play? What's this, a double play? Oh, my God. You got to run right there. Oh, he hit it right. Oh, my God. You got to run. You got to run. He dropped the ball. He probably did that shit on purpose. Man, that's a crazy double play. Unassisted double play. Arizona gets out of the inning with only minimum damage done. Tie game, 1-0. Good piece of hitting from Pereira, but it just bounced like right to the second baseman or the shortstop, and it was an unassisted double play. If he would have got it over his head, the White Sox take the lead there. But we will take the tie game, though. Let's go. Cubs still leading Philly 5-6 or 6-5 in the top of the 8. Philly got 2 on, 2 outs, first and second. Colorado up 5-3, top of the 4th against San Diego. The Dodgers still up 1-0 over San Francisco going into the 4th inning. Atlanta with a win earlier over Washington. Atlanta's playing good baseball so far to start the season. Detroit, dusty-ass Detroit with a 5-4 win over Milwaukee. Boston versus the New York Yankees, them damn Yankees, later tonight. The Mets, hopefully they get a win versus Minnesota. They ended their 10, 11, 12 game losing streak, however long it was last night. And I think the Phillies now have the longest losing streak in baseball. And then Pittsburgh, surprising Pittsburgh Pirates taking on Texas later on this evening. It's a quiet day in baseball. Not many teams are playing. I think it's only nine games today. Oh man, Tyler Shelby, man. I think you and I are in a couple of Facebook groups together, and that's all they do is bitch and moan about the White Sox. And I get it. It's of the White Sox own doing, right? Because they've been so bad. You got basically fans scorned. Like they got PTSD. Like right now, people are afraid to have hope in this team. If you look at my last episode, I called it good pitch from Martin. 1-1 is a count in the bottom of the third. I called it the audacity of hope because White Sox fans are just scared to be happy right now. And I can't blame us. I really can't. Base hit to center field for Boston. I'm not for Boston, for Arizona. So after a 1-2-3 second, first man up gets a base hit to center field versus Martin. But let's see if he can get that double play ball. But yeah, I agree with you, man. Like White Sox fans are in their feelings. I can't blame them for blame us for being in our feelings, but it's something different about this team, man. These guys are looking like they're not the same. Good pitch. That curveball is being nicely located. 0-1's the count. These young guys are not the same. You know, Tim Anderson's gone, Eloy Jimenez is gone, Andrew Vaughn is gone, bad coaches gone. So we got new ownership coming in real soon, probably a new stadium within the next 5 to 10 years. This organization is trying to figure out a way to become respectable again. And if we're having early season success, there's nothing wrong with celebrating that. Like the certain early season successes, right? Like the fact that Colson Montgomery and Mooney Taka made history. There's something that never's been done in baseball before in the history of the league of having two teammates have home run streaks of 4 or more games. It's crazy. Come on, man. Keep them at first. 1-2 is the count. Wild pitch from Martin. He's only had 40 pitches, so like, come on, man. Let's get this double play ball. Right, man. Oh, man. Jerry Mr. Burns Reinsdorf is such an annoying owner for the Bulls and the White Sox game. Ooh, nasty curve. Got him looking. Ugh, Davis Martin. That is a nasty ass pitch right there. He got that dude cursing all the way to the dugout. He put that thing right in the bottom of the zone, on the bottom right-hand side of the zone. Perfectly located. That was a nasty pitch. Martin is having a great season to start so far for the White Sox. 3-1 on the season. Misses with the four-seamer. 1 out, 1 on. Double play ball would be nice right here to get some revenge for what happened to us in the last inning. That curveball is crazy right now. They don't know what to do with it. Marte did get a single in the first and a run scored, but again, I think that was more about defense than anything else. Let's see if we can make up for those mistakes. And now the change up, double play. Here we go to second, to first, double play. Revenge. How you like them apples? Get out of the inning. Chicago White Sox tied 1-1 going into the fourth. Let's see if we can get another rally going because we left the bases loaded on a wacky ass double play game to end the inning, last inning. So let's go. Let's go. But yeah, back to what you're talking about, Tyler Shelby. The hatred is so deep, and I got to pull this out. Where we at with Jerry Mr. Burns Reinsdorf, right? Because he's notoriously cheap when it comes to both of his teams, from the Bulls to the White Sox, but specifically the White Sox. Like our highest paid player ever is Andrew Benintendi. And he's had a decent career with the Chicago White Sox, but when you see the teams that are winning, like the Houston Astros, of course the LA Dodgers, the Yankees, even the Toronto Blue Jays, and teams that are going to the playoffs all the time, you know, everybody can't be like the Milwaukee Brewers and just trying to nickel and dime their way to, you know, having good teams. But these other teams, they have high payrolls and they're putting talent on the roster that's going to produce dividends. Chicago White Sox try to piecemeal their way with bottom tier players. And we're lucky that the players that we're developing in our farm system is producing results, right? It's one of those things that we're fortunate, and the fact that the rest of the league looked at Murakami and didn't, you know, throw the bag at him. and kind of forced him to come to the White Sox because the White Sox offered him that 2-year deal because they were kind of, I think it's two reasons why the league was scared of Murakami. Is one, because he strikes out a lot. When he was over there in Japan, he struck out a lot and he was injured. So the White Sox got lucky and got Murakami. And now that kind of speeds up this rebuild just a little bit, in my opinion. And when Kyle Till comes back, we get Hagen Smith up here, we get Tanner McDougal up here. The bullpen kind of figures it out. You're looking at a team. I predicted that they'll win at least 75 games this year. So let's see how we do with the rest of this series, though. I'm not trying to get too far ahead of myself. I'm right there with you, Tyler Shelby. It's time to beat up on Soroka. Sam Antonacci can start a rally here. Let's go. Fouls it off. 1-1 is the count. I don't care what you're talking about. You can bunt on anybody. Ooh, slurve ball. He's not having a good time with that slurve ball. 2-1's the count. Antonacci had a 3-0 count last time he was up, and then he ended up, I think, grounding out to move the runner over. Now, Montgomery eventually scored, I think. He just flew out to left field, though. So 1 down, top of the 4th. Chicago White Sox looking to get some runs across, or at least get Soroka out of the game. Make him throw at least 20 more pitches. Okay, Chase. Come on, brother. We need you to get on. Ooh, fouls one off. 0-2 is the count. What do you mean by that? Are you saying for the White Sox defensively, right field has been a surprise? Because not right over there, I think we got Vargas playing today. I think they wanted Austin Hayes to play there for the majority of the season, but he got hurt early. Swings and misses, chases down and outside. That is not like my draft to chase a pitch like that. Let me see. Oh yeah, Everson Pereira, but he doesn't play every day. Let me look at his numbers real quick. Peters swings, and that's good. He's down. Let's go. Peters actually been solid too. He's been a surprise too. Base hit for Peters. All right, so let's see. How's my boy? Everson Pereira has been very surprising because he started off slow, but he's batting 295 with 3 home runs, 6 RBIs. Does he got any stolen bases? But he's only played 12 games. Oh, come on, Reese. You had a good hit last time. Let's go. Come on now. Make him earn it. Swing and foul it off behind home plate. 0-2 is the count. Right now is a big opportunity right here for Reese McGuire to earn his paycheck. Don't get caught stealing. Don't get caught stealing. McGuire fights off a four-seamer. They're starting to offer at that four-seamer more than they were in the first 2 innings. We are on the top of the fourth, 0-2 count, one man on, 2 out. Chicago White Sox are tied 1-1. What happened? He gets back to first base. Top four. You're right. Can't wait for Braden. But Braden ain't even went to AAA yet. Ooh. Hits it to right field. Ground is out at first base. Chicago White Sox leave one. Headed to the bottom of the fourth. Let's see if Davis Martin can keep these guys off the scoreboard. Okay. Let's go. Chicago White Sox tied 1-1. See what the Cubs did. They're still up 7-6 in the top of the ninth, trying to take it to, I think, 9 straight wins for the Chicago Cubs. Colorado up 6-3 versus San Diego. San Francisco down 3-0 versus the Dodgers. Atlanta already won, and so did Milwaukee. You got Boston and New York later tonight, Minnesota Mets, and then Pittsburgh and Texas for the nightcap. Let's see if Martin can get these guys out, have a good inning. He's only at 50 pitches. Well, how many pitches he at? No, he's only at 44 pitches. Bottom of the fourth. That curveball is just leaving them frozen. 1-1 is the count. Corbin Carroll struck out already. Pops one up to center field. Easy pickings for the Chicago White Sox right there. One out, bottom of the fourth inning. Oh, so the people that were in the pool in that hot tub are from a law firm. That's why they're wearing suits. I guess that's how they get down. First pitch is a ball to Del Castillo. He's 1 for 1 with a double in the first. Ooh, looks at a nice four-seamer. 1-1 at the count. Let's get him to pop up too. Ooh, he tried to put that curveball where he's been locating it, but just dropped right outside the zone. We haven't seen any challenges today either. That curveball, I would challenge that one. That looked like it was right on the edge of the zone, but they did not challenge it. Yeah, we do need more. They had their opportunities with that bases loaded last inning. Hits one. Ooh, nice work from, was that Mooney? Was that Mooney? Look at Mooney. Ooh, crazy little snag to stop the ball from going into right field. And then he underhands it to the pitcher, did the right thing this time. Look at this. That ball was smoked to right field. And Mooney was like, let me get that. Jumps off the bag, pitch, hits the pitcher. That is a rocket. The way he turned around and got it right to the pitcher right on time. Good job. What's up, Joel? I appreciate you, gang. 2 out, bottom of the fourth. Martin is right now spinning a gem. Change up right over the heart of the plate. Good thing he didn't turn on that one. 0 for 1 for Vargas today. Wasn't that beautiful from Mooney? My boy Money Mooney. Ooh, wee. It drops right in front of Vargas, the Pereira. 2 out single from Vargas. And it was right there. You got to die for that, Pereira. Got to die for it. Put your body on the line. It's okay, Martin. Get him right. Get him right up out of here. Arenado's 0 for 1 right now. 2 out. 1 man on third, on first. Bottom of the fourth. Martin. Vargas has an 18-game hitting streak after Shohei's 53, 54-game hitting streak ended last night. Nice changeup on the inside from Martin to even the count at 1. Swings and misses at a 4-seamer. 1 and 2's the count. Only 56 pitches right now for Martin, so we're probably going to see him in the 5th if he can go ahead and get out of this inning. All right, hit him with that curveball. Hit him with that curveball. He tried the cutter. Man, that curveball been magical. Use it. I got you, Tyler, in a second. Ooh, he got a nice one to hit. And yes, sir. Ooh, I thought that was going to drop. 3rd out. White Sox get out of it wasn't a jam, but Martin is doing his thing. White Sox tied 1-1 going into the 5th. I'm going to change this. Hold on. Copy. Let me put it on the ticker. Get rid of you. All right, so you said the only detriment for Getz is that he still cannot put together a formidable bullpen to save his life. And here's the thing. I feel like Grant Taylor should be solid there, right? And then my boy Sir Anthony Dominguez, he's been getting on my damn nerves so far. Like he's had some, hold on. He's had some solid games, but a couple of games that was just rough. I never liked Jordan Ledger. Never liked him. Jordan Hicks is terrible. Maybe no, I wouldn't put Shane Smith on the back end. Jettison Paez, I expected a little bit more from him. They're gonna have to call up McDougal and Smith and Hagen Smith and maybe move like an Anthony Kay or a Sean Burke to like middle relief, maybe. And then that can help our bullpen woes. But we'll see, because they're definitely going to call up Hagen Smith. All right, Benintendi leading off the 5th. Check swings, foul. 0-1's the count. Appreciate you guys for joining us. Don't forget to like, comment, follow, share, hit that notification bell. We got a crosstown conversation coming up Sunday. Ooh, nasty little four-seamer. We still got Sirocco in the game. Man, knock this man out the game. What y'all doing? 0-2's the count. Swings and fouls off. Ain't he though, right? Ain't he? That's crazy. I like what I've been seeing from Eric Fetty too, though. I think Eric Fetty, even though he doesn't have a win, like he's been pitching damn good. And let's see what Schultz does on Saturday before we give Davis Martin the ace. Works the count to 2-2. We need some base runners. You got Money Mooney up next. Looking to hit another home run. Ooh, just crazy. These four-seamers is just out of control. Soroka, what you doing, guy? Let's work this walk or get a base hit. Oh, you say Nationals? Hold on, let me fix that. I thought I changed that. Swings and misses at a fastball. I think that. Oh, I know what happened. Give me a second. It's from when my boy from the Cubs was over here. There we go. D-backs. All right, Mooney's up. Appreciate that. All right, Mooney looking for a home run in 6 straight games. Is he going to give him something to pitch? Hit? Nope, he's spooked. He's been pitching around Mooney all day. Mooney with the most home runs in his first 24 games in Chicago White Sox history. Yeah, they play Washington tomorrow. No, man, I just I shared this channel with the Cubs guy, and I made that mistake. I'm glad you caught it for me though. Appreciate you, gang. Ooh, grounds one foul. 2-2's the count. That was a decent pitch to hit. All right, come on now. Come on, Mooney. Let's go. Ooh, look at him. Looking at a slider low and outside. He's trying to get him to chase. Mooney has been known to chase some low and inside pitches, though. He got quite a few strikeouts. 3-2 full count with Miguel Vargas waiting. Oh, I know you just messing with me, Tyler. I ain't mad at you, gang. That was pretty much just, I'm glad you caught it because I wasn't even looking. I don't be looking at the screen. Struck him out swinging. Oh, my God. He wanted to check swing right there, too. Just couldn't hold up. All right, Vargas, let's see if you can get 4 straight home runs. 4 games. We need some points. No, we're not going to score 7, 8, 9, 10 runs a game, but we need more than just one. Swings and misses at a cutter low and outside. Come on, y'all. Where's that plate discipline? One and one is the count. One and two is the count. Come on, man. Make him earn it. Good. That slur ball is nothing. He ain't got nothing with that slur ball. 2-2 is the count. If he throw you something to hit, knock this thing out the park, Vargas. Ain't no wind, though, if they close the rim or the roof. Oh, yeah, I got you, Tyler. I'm going to touch on that in a second. Ooh, 3-2 count. Let's see what my boy Vargas can do with this 3-2 count. He's been throwing that cutter and that four-seamer. See what he can do. Montgomery on deck. Tried to get by with the cutter. Fouled it off. All right. Let's get something hit to right field. Vargas likes to hit it to left field, though. If he gets it out of the park, that's where it's going. Ooh, walked him. 2-out walk. Colson Montgomery with an opportunity to give us the lead. But real quick, man, yeah, I know it's not Sox related, though. I thought getting rid of Acme and Billy was long overdue. They didn't get rid of Billy. Billy did the the Bulls a solid and stepped down. Getting rid of Acme was definitely long overdue, especially after drafting and re-signing Patrick Williams and all the other dumb shit that they did as a duo, not so dynamic duo. Colson Montgomery looking to swings and fouls this one off. He definitely some first pitch swinging every time. But yeah, I'm glad Billy walked because Michael Reinsdorf in all of his genius was saying that any GM that they would hire would have to have Billy as the coach. And I thought that was just stupid. You don't handcuff somebody before they even get hired. Montgomery standing tall, back to first base, back in time. Vargas is back in time. 2 out, 1 on at first base. A man at first. 1-1 is the score. In the top of the fifth is the Chicago White Sox take on the D-backs, not the Washington Nationals. Looks at a four-seamer. What time do they play the Nationals tomorrow? I might be able to squeeze one in. Oh, it's a night game, 6:40. Ooh, hits one in the dirt. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to do it tomorrow. I don't think they're getting Steve Kerr game. Steve Kerr gonna probably go spend some time with his family. But there are some formidable coaches out there that they can go get. This is probably gonna be the last inning for Soroka. Right now, he's at 23 pitches for the inning, 96 pitches on the game. Colson Montgomery looking to make him pay. 1-2 is the count. One man on that first, 2 out, top of the fifth, 1-1 score. Here's the offering. Missed him, and he struck. He's safe. Oh, he out? You call him safe and then out. Wait a minute. What you mean? What you mean? Is he safe or out? Okay, call interference. I'm like, what was going on here? He blocked the bag with his foot. There you go. You can't do that. You can't do that. That's dangerous too, man. He could have got hurt right there. You can't do that. Lucky he didn't get up and Tim Anderson tried to get up and fight a second baseman once and didn't work out. What you talking about, bro? He can't block the bag with his foot, bro. Go back to the dugout. He got a stolen base. And he could have got hurt. Man. Like a bunch of different things could have happened to Vargas's foot, leg, arms. All right, 2-2 is the count to Montgomery. A man in scoring position. A base hit should break the tie, but a home run obviously breaks the tie. Pops one up, foul, 2-2. remains the count. All right. It's a big pitch right here. Swings and fouls one off. He's making him work for it. This is going to be the last batter that he faces if Montgomery can get a hit or a home run here. Let's go, Colson. Soroka is undefeated, and he's thrown about 90 pitches a game so far. He's at 100 pitches now. The 100th pitch should be a home run given up to Colson. Let's go. Lucky number 100. Colson turns on one, fouls it long. Ooh, he tried to put that thing in the upper deck. He just missed it. Oh, Lord, the count remains 2-2. Top of the fifth. Crazy at bat. 100 pitches for Soroka. Colson tried to make him pay. Just missed the home run there. Pops one to right field, right to the right field, left field, like left fielder, and then he's just out. And it's that's the end we're gonna see Soroka though. Let's see what they could do. Bottom of the fifth coming up. Chicago White Sox had an opportunity. They've missed a bunch of opportunities so far. Let's see. How many men have they left on base? All right, right now the Chicago White Sox are. Where's the runners in scoring positions? That it's not on here. Oh, here we go. 3 for 6 is not too bad with scores and with hits with runners in scoring position for the White Sox. Pereira's 0 for 1, Vargas 1 for 1, Montgomery 1 for 2, Peters 0 for 1, Mydroth is 1 for 1. We did get a double play too. Now Martin is going to have to. He might even give us 6 innings if he can keep pitching in these low numbers. Let's go. I just read something that said the Chicago White Sox don't have a single contract on their books past 2027. This gives them the opportunity to throw a bag at Munitaka Murakami. Oh, Cubs gave up a run. It's 7-7 in the top of the ninth, and Philly is still threatening. They got the runners at the corner. They're trying to end that losing streak and stop. Oh, tried to bunt himself on. Martin gets him out at first. Good job, Martin. And great job for Munitaka getting out the way. There you go. Good job. Good job. I love it. White Sox tied. Change this to bottom. The way the offenses, both of these offenses are playing, who would have thought we'd have been 1-1 in the fifth inning? D-backs first challenge of the game, and they get it right. 1-0 is the count. That curveball, oh Lord, they just missed. 2-0 is the count. Martin is at 60 pitches. That's crazy that the other guy's at 100. Can't locate that curveball. They challenged it though. I don't know, Reese. He didn't like it was off. Yep, he missed. White Sox are down to one challenge. I guess it was a leverage play. Kind of wanted to fix that count. Now we're in a 3-0 count. Don't give this man anything he can hit. Walks him on 4 pitches. 1 out, 1 on. Yeah, I can't wait. I definitely want to get this jacket. It look like it's gonna be raw. And it's through he stole that base easily. The runner went before he even threw the pitch. He didn't even check the runner. That's one thing the Chicago White Sox pitchers got to get better at. He didn't even look at him. Like he was running on the leg motion. Now you got a runner in scoring position. Swing and a miss. 1-1 is the count. And this is one of those games where 2-1 could be the outcome. So you got to make sure you do not let this man cross home plate. Swing and a miss at another curveball in the dirt. He's just trying to get this man over. 1-2 is the count. Go ahead and strike him out, Martin. I didn't even notice that these jerseys was like some alternate jerseys. Gets him the foul one off his own body. The Serpentines. Come on, Martin, because the less we see of our bullpen, the better, my guy. He couldn't get him to swing off that low slider. Got him looking with a nasty slider on the inside. Hey, he done got a few people looking at some nasty pitches. Soroka right now is 7 strikeouts. Was that 6 strikeouts, 7? Let me refresh. 6 strikeouts to just 1 walk in 5 innings. Good job so far from Martin. A man at second, 2 out. He's going to be looking to he's going to go on contact. Cutter outside. 1-0 is the count. Bottom of the 5th. 1-1 is the score. 2 out. Man on second. Chicago White Sox looking to keep that runner stranded. 2-0 is the count. Thank you for checking second base, Martin. Runner back safely. 2-0 is the count. 1 man on second. 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th inning. Three and 0 is the count, but you can afford to walk him. Nice changeup. All right, let's see what we can do right here. We work the count full. Is he swinging? Give him something. Yeah, he fouled it off. 3-2 is the count. Now let's get this strikeout. You already struck him out, I think, once or twice. You know the runner's going on contact. Don't want to give these guys a run right here. Swing and foul it off his own leg. Joel, I'm going to try to go at least once a week. Right now, my schedule allows it. It's going to change in the next couple of weeks, so I'll keep you guys updated. But me and the Cubs channel, we do a crosstown conversation too, so we'll be doing those on Sunday nights. Right now, at least when my schedule is like this, and then maybe I'll start doing some late night action depending on what my schedule looks like. But I'll keep you guys posted. All right, 3-2 count. Got him to swing and miss. Good job, Martin. That boy Martin on fire right now, baby. And we probably gonna see him again in the sixth. Let's go. Struck him out with a nasty. What was that? A slider? I guess that was a slider. Got that man looking foolish out there. All right, man. 1-1. With all the fireworks that we've seen in this series, did any of you guys expect the score to be 1-1 this late in the game? Crazy. So yeah, hopefully I get to go live at least once a week, sometimes maybe twice. Typically when they go to the West Coast, like for those late games, back in the early iterations of this channel, I would do like late inning live calls. So perhaps like if I get off work, because typically I get off work between 9 and 10 o'clock. So like, for example, on May 1st, they played the Dodgers at 8:40. If by the time I get home, it's like the 7th or 8th inning, I can go live for those games. Then they play the Angels May 4th and 5th at 8:40. Same thing there. Those are Tuesday, Wednesday. So I work those days. So I would have to jump in late. And then they play Seattle at 8:40 on the 18th and 19th. And then San Francisco on the 22nd at 9:15. There's a chance for me to go live there. So typically the West Coast games, I could go live on those later West Coast games. And then the earlier games are just going to be based on my off days. Like if I'm off, then I'll do my best to schedule it as long as I don't have like plans with the family. So try to schedule them at least 24 hours in advance. All right, let's go. Pereira, you've been playing well so far this season. Let's see what you can do right here. Get on base. They got Ginkle in the game. Let's see what Ginkle has been done on the season. Kevin Ginkle, another ball on the season, has 10 games pitched, 9 and 2/3 innings, 10 hits, 5 runs, 5 of them earned, 3 walks, 13 strikeouts. And then Pereira turns on one and just pops it up to left field. Ugh. All right, who we got coming up? Sam Antonacci. All right, let's go, Antonacci. We need something right here, bro. We need something. My boy Tyler Shelby couldn't have said it better. Owen 1's the count. Antonacci hasn't looked like he's been much like too aggressive this game. A couple of streaks are on the line now. No home runs for the White Sox means that Vargas, Mooney, or Cosin, none of those guys have home runs. Antonacci grounds out to the second baseman. Nobody on, 2 outs. Top of the 6th. Ooh, let me see. Can I change the color on this? And then base hit. Okay. 2 out base hit for Chase. Let's see if we can get a nice little rally. 2-1 could definitely win the game like this. Peters, let's see what you got. The bottom of the order has been solid, though, today. Might draw 2 for 3. Peters, 1 for 2. McGuire's 0 for 2. I thought he had a hit. Peters foul ball. Peters swings and grounds out to second. He tried to hustle it out too to get to that first base, but just not enough in the tank, not fast enough. Acuna might have made that. He fast as hell. All right, going into the bottom of the 6th. It's a tie game. 1-1. Around the league, let's see what happened. Cubs and Philly are in extras going to the bottom of the 10th, 7-7. Colorado 7, San Diego 4 in the top of the 7th. The Dodgers lead San Francisco 3-0 out in San Francisco. Atlanta won 7-2. Detroit, dusty ass Detroit beat Milwaukee 5-4. Boston and New York taking on each other later tonight. Boston and the Yankees. New York Mets and the musty Minnesota Twins later on tonight. And then Texas and the Pittsburgh Pirates round out the slate of baseball for the day. Later tonight, we will be live on Chicago Bears Central. If you're not following Chicago Bears Central and NFL Central, join us on one of those channels over here on YouTube. We will be live. Me, Hayes, Bobby, Steve-O, C-Dub. Maybe Mike is going to pop in as well. And then we'll be covering the draft live tonight. Chicago Bears, what will they do with their first round pick? It's going to be a fun experience. So join us on Chicago Bears Central and NFL Central for live coverage of tonight's NFL draft. And right now, all the damage was done early. Castillo hit a double and scored their run in the first inning. Vargas hit a single and Benintendi scored in the third. White Sox had an opportunity to score more runs. They had a bases loaded situation in which they got doubled up on a crazy double play to stop the bleeding. No runs since then. And Davis Martin is still in the game in the 6th inning. We haven't seen much of that from Chicago White Sox starters this season so far, going deep into the game. And if he can have an easy inning, we might see him in the 7th. He's on 78 pitches. 1-1 is the count. Fly ball to center field. Leadoff man is on. I think the Bears need to address the trenches and address the trenches immediately. They need to get a defensive tackle if McDonald is there, or edge rusher if Zion Young is there. But it's a high chance that they'll go for a safety as well, because it's a couple of good safeties that might be available at that 20. I think we're at 25th spot. Martin looking for a double play ball. Nice four-seamer. Got him looking. 0-1 is the count. One man on. Bottom of the 6th. 1-1 game. Chicago White Sox trying to make sure they don't give up any runs as they get ready for the 7th inning. Change up right on the outside corner. 0-2 is the count. Let's get a double play ball right here. Or a strikeout. I'll take either one. Strikeout, double play. Strike out, double play. Strike out, double play. Oh, right up the middle. Man to second, over the first, double play. Let's go. Got that double play ball. The thread is off the base pads. The leading run is obviously at the plate, but he got on the ground right up to Kosa Montgomery, who stepped on the bag and throws it right to his Bash brother teammate Munitaka Murakami to finish this second double play of the game for the White Sox. I love it. Ooh, that curveball has been freezing these guys all day long. 0-1 is the count. Ooh, change up outside, way outside. 1-1 is the count. Tyler, you mentioned Braden Montgomery. We'll go over his numbers so far. He's in Double-A right now. He hasn't played any Triple-A ball yet. He got them swinging at bad pitches, looking at good pitches. Yes, struck Davis. Mark, can we get a 7th inning from him? Are we going to have a pitcher that could pitch 7 innings? Money Soccer is up next for the Chicago White Sox, looking to hit 6 home runs in 6 games. My boy Braden Montgomery is in 61 at he has 12 runs, 21 hits, 4 homers, 16 RBIs, 2 stolen bases, a 3.44 average, and a 1.125 OPS. Buddy is a dog, but it's just in Double-A. I want to see how he looks in Triple-A. If he can go up to the Charlotte Knights and put up some decent numbers for a couple of weeks, we'll definitely see him. And I think the White Sox are also waiting on Anthony K to come back. Not Anthony K, Austin Hayes to come back as well. Because he was actually playing pretty decent before he got hurt. All right, he's going to the top of the 7th. Davis Martin, if that was the end for him, it shouldn't be, but it might be. 6 innings pitched, 5 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, and 7 strikeouts. What a game for my boy. What a game. What a game for Davis Martin. Now let's see if my man's Munitaka Murakami can get a home run right here. We still got Ginkle in the game, and you know he's going to give him something to hit. Ooh, swings and fouls one off. Ooh, swings and misses at a high fastball. So he's 0-2. He's definitely trying to do something. Oh, yeah. I put Vargas in there too. Right now, it's all 3 of them. Oh, that's not Mooney. That's Reese McGuire. I'm thinking Munitaka is up there. I know he looked weird. 3 straight swing. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. Strikeout for Reese McGuire. You dirty rat. But yeah, I put Vargas in there too right now. They all the Bass brothers. This is a 3-headed monster. Reese McGuire looked like he was just didn't even want to be up there. He's been attendee. He's been all right today, 1 for 3. Swings, foul off a ball down the left field. Let's see if Money Mooney can do something. Let's go, Benintendi. Get on base. Give him an RBI opportunity. Holds off on a slider in the dirt. Let's go. Benintendi looks at another slider outside. Ginkle came right at Reese McGuire. Threw 3 straight pitches right past him. He's trying to be a little bit more finesse with Benintendi. No, he did not go. He did not go. Come on, man. Damn, Benintendi. 2-2's the count. Benintendi looks at a pitch in the dirt. That slider is not being located. He already thinking about Munitaka, I can guarantee it. Benintendi should be walking right now if he didn't swing at that bad pitch a second ago. Come on, get on base, bro. Get on base. Pops up the four-seamer, foul. Come on. We need some runs right now. That'll put Martin in line for the W. Struck him out looking on a four-seamer outside. Did that cross the plate? All right. Money Mooney stepping up. Let's go. They give you anything, bro. Just not that thing. Look at them. Look, they trying to hype him up. Oh, they already taking him out the game. They don't want to even look at Money Mooney. They probably go get a lefty. Let's see what happens. It don't matter. If you get a piece of the ball, it's going out the park. All right, let's see. Cubs won 8-7 in 10 innings. Colorado up 8-4 over San Diego. Dodgers still up 3-0 in San Francisco. Atlanta won. The dusty Detroit Tigers won. Cubs won. You got Boston, New York later. The musty Minnesota Twins versus the Mets later. And Pittsburgh versus Texas later on. Cubs are on a heater right now in a very tough division at that. They won 9 straight, and they're still in a tie for second place. Everybody in the NL Central is above 500. The Philadelphia, so the Cubs took on the New York, and New York was on a double-digit losing streak. Now Philadelphia is on a 9-game losing streak. That's crazy how that works. Baseball is contagious, win or lose. It was like Swanson had the walk-off hit. Garcia hit a home run in the 9th to tie it. Suzuki's got like 3 straight games with a home run. I think Bush has a home run in 2 straight games. We will be doing a crosstown conversation with my Cubs counterpart, Big Mike, on Sunday night when I get off work, probably about 8 or 9 or 10, depending on what time I get home. Crosstown conversations will be happening at least once a week as well as we move forward with the season. Juan Murillo coming into the game, 12 games, 11 and 1/3 innings, 2.38 ERA with a 26.7 strikeout. He's a righty. Ooh, 100-mile-per-hour four-seamer. Right out the bat. Oh, and what is the count? Come on, Mooney. You got a single in the third, 1 for 3 today. Ooh, 100 miles per hour, top of the zone. Mooney, like, he had to turn around and curse in, how do you say fuck in Japanese? Yee. Let's go. 2 out. Didn't swing at that 99 mile per hour. 1-2 is the count. 2 out, nobody on. But best believe if he touched one of these balls, he's going to hit it out the park. The exit velocity going to be like 115. Ooh, struck him out. They brought the right guy in for the job. We should get to see Mooney at least one more time. Going into the bottom of the seventh is still 1-1. Who would have thunk it? With the winning teams scoring as much as they have. 11 runs for the winning team in both games. Who would have thought that there would be 1-1 going into the bottom of the seventh? Crazy work. Appreciate you guys. If you're just joining us, Chicago White Sox are tied 1-1 with the Diamondbacks in this here rubber match. Winner gets to take the series. White Sox taking on the Washington Nationals this weekend. If you're just joining us, make sure you hit that like button, that notification bell, that subscribe button. Go ahead and follow the rest of my Chi-Town Sports family by typing in your favorite Chicago sports team, putting the word Central behind it, as well as NFL Central, NBA Central, and the Shy Bulls podcast with the Cognac Boys, C-Dub and Bobby. We will be live tonight on Chicago Bears Central, checking out the NFL draft. Join us as all 5 of us, possibly 6, will be in attendance. You know it's always a good time with me, Bobby, C-Dub, Hayes, and Steve-O Speaks are in the building. All right, so do we see Davis Martin again? Looks like he is still out there. This got to be the first time a starting pitcher. Jackson? This got to be the first time a starting pitcher for Chicago has gone into the 7th inning this season. And he hit him with a strike. They challenging it. He's saying he didn't challenge it, but he hit his hand on his head. But he lucky because it's gonna overturn. He lucky that he accidentally did that because it's gonna overturn it. Lucky. He got lucky. 0-1. 1-0 is the count. Now it's 1-1. Nice. Ooh, that's a strike. Oh, gotta be like right at the bottom of the zone. Oh my goodness. It looked like a strike. 2-1 is the count. 1-1 is the score. Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom of the 7th. Martin dealing. Gets him to swing at a slider. Fouls it off. Vargas chops one to third. Easy out at first base. Good job from Vargas. Vargas throws out Vargas. 1 out. Bottom of the 7th. 1-1 game. Who would have thunk it? The crazy thing is, I think it was 11-5 in game 1. White Sox with the win. 11-7 in game 2. White Sox with the loss. But if you look at the White Sox, they beat the Athletics 9-2, and they lost 7-6, and then they won 7-4, and then 11-5, and then 7. So they put up 6, 7 runs at least every game the last 5 or 6 games. So this is one of those times where you're going to have to grind this one out. 0-2 is the count. Martin is still dealing. Arenado fouls off a changeup. 0-2 is the count. 1 out, 1-1 in the bottom of the 7th. This is probably going to be the last inning for Martin. Didn't get in the offer at the slider, low and outside. Let's go. Let's go. Martin. That changeup just misses. 2-2 is the count. Got him to fight off a pitch, and he hits it to right field. He didn't even swing at that. You better thank God. You didn't even swing. That was a check swing. Ugh. Now we're going to see if they're going to let Martin try to get the double play to get out this inning. But here comes Will Venable, and it looks like that's going to be it for Martin. Good job. Good game from Martin. But now if they score, he's in line for the L instead of the no decision. What you doing? All right. Let your dog out. Leave it open. Great game from Davis. 6 1/3 innings pitched, 6 hits, 1 earned run, 7 strikeouts, 1 walk. But now we are where we don't want to be. The damn bullpen. Grant Taylor is the super starter, super opener, but not so good in relief. Four-seamer outside for Grant Taylor. He can definitely get it up there to 99, 100. Command is always an issue with him. Didn't get him to chase at the 97 mile per hour. Oh, he did chase. They called a strike. They say he went. 1-1 is the count. Okay. Curveball just misses. 2-1 is the count. Come on, Taylor. Do not give up any runs, bro. Come on. Don't give up any runs, gang. What's this? Two and two is the count. Let's see if we can hit him with a 100 mile per hour joint real quick. Let's go. Let's go. Got on a swing and miss at a curveball. Strike 3, 2 out, 1 on. Bottom of the 7th. Grant Taylor comes in and takes care of the first batter that he faces. Got him to swing at a curveball and miss it. And that's a good pitch for him because they're looking for that fastball out of his hand. When you see a curveball come out after those fastballs, it's kind of tough to hold up. Checks the runner at first. Throws a curveball right at in the same places that Martin was throwing them things. They cannot see the curveball today. That's a strike. Challenge that for it. It's been a strike all night. And they lose their last challenge. Oh, they got one more. They won that first challenge. There you go. It was an accidental challenge, but they won it. 0 was the count. Got him to pop up a fastball, and it is off the wall. The runner was going from first to third. Good thing he's big and slow. Runners on second and third, 2 out. Taylor damn near gave up a home run. Thank God the roof is closed and there was no wind to help carry that ball out. Because he hit that ball a long way. And good defense. Good defense to play that ball off the wall. So let's go. Good job from Antonacci. Taylor getting a little encouragement there from the catcher. This right here could do it. This is the type of game where just one run could be the difference. Do not allow them to cross home plate. Jose Fernandez, 313 on the season, 2 home runs, 9 RBIs. Definitely capable of getting a hit right here. First base is open, so Taylor can use a couple more of those curveballs. Stay out of harm's way. Slider in there at 90 miles per hour. 0-1 is the count. All right. Tried to get him to chase the slider up and outside the zone. This guy has plate discipline. You're not going to get him with something like that. Probably going to come with a fastball right here. Maybe a curveball. Blew the fastball by him at 99 miles per hour. 1-2 is the count. That strikeout pitch is the curveball. He's trying to get it low and outside the zone and get him to chase to stop the threat. Let's see what Grant Taylor, the super opener, now working in relief in the bottom of the 7th. 2 men on, 2 men out. 1-1 is the score. Grant Taylor throws the ball, the slider down in the dirt. 2-2 is the count. Come on, come on, come on. This is the biggest chance that Arizona's had in quite some time to put runs on the board. Taylor looking. Throws the slider. He fights it off. 2-2 is the count. 2 men on, 2 out. 1-1, bottom of the 7th. Tried to get him with that high cutter. You're going to have to locate that curveball, my guy. Get him to strike out. Come on. Looks like they're going fastball. Swings and misses at the fastball. Strikes him out. Good job for Grant Taylor. Gotta love it. Woo! Chicago White Sox get out of that jam. He could not catch up to it. We needed it. 1-1 remains the score going into the top of the 8th inning. If you haven't already commented, man, let us know where you're watching this game. Do you think the Chicago White Sox can get this W? Top 8 coming up. We should see Munitaka at some point in the 9th inning, I'm assuming. Because he struck out. So that means you got Vargas, Cosin, Everson Pereira, then Antonacci, Mindroth, and Peters. But if anybody gets some hits, We should be all right. All right. This has turned out to be a low scoring affair after these guys put up 20 something runs in the wins for the winners, 22 runs for each winner, 11 runs apiece in the first two games. Seattle, Washington. Okay. Does that make you a Seahawks fan? That was a good Super Bowl. We appreciate y'all for giving us Kobe Bryant, though. All right. Vargas looking to extend his home run streak. Pops one up. The runner is back at the warning track, right before the warning track. Needed just a little bit more. Ugh. Out number one. Martin did not want that loss on his record. He definitely gave him a big old kiss. I ain't mad at him. Colson Montgomery with an opportunity to take the lead here. Oh, yeah, man. It was good to see somebody different. I mean, I know Seattle's won Super Bowls in the last 15 years or so, but it was still good to see them win. Colson Montgomery, first time not swinging at the first pitch. Hits one to center field, gets down. Good defense, though. That would have been a double for sure. So we don't have a runner in scoring position, but a man at first. Thomas, my goodness, bro. Like, how did he even do that? Like, that would have been a double because he hit the ground at the same time as the ball, and the ball bounced right into his glove. That just goes to show you, like, how athletic these players are, bro. Crazy work. Like he wasn't able to get the ball in terms of stopping the run from getting to first base, but he definitely stopped the runner from getting to second. And Montgomery is out at second. Safe at first, though, is Everson Pereira. They might challenge it. Tanner McDougal is somebody I'm looking forward to seeing as well. He's starting tonight down in AAA Charlotte. 4 stars, 3.26 ERA, 22 strikeouts in 19 innings. Man, that would have been a double right there. We could have a man at third. Hill is pinch running for. Yeah, he's pinch running for Everson Pereira. You got Antonacci on the mound. He's 0 for 3 today. We need him to do something. Let's get his triple right here, Antonacci. They check the man at first. Hill goes safe. Get up, go. No, he good. Ball went to center field, but they stop him from getting to third. So the stolen base from Hill. Ball didn't get that far past him. That was a good stolen base. Ball came up short. Hill had an opportunity to get to third, but he slid. But it's all good. Now we got a runner in scoring position again. Derek Hill's his fourth stolen base of the season. One man at second, 2 out. Sam Antonacci with an opportunity to be the hero. They pitched out. 1-1 is the count. He's 0 for 3 today with 2 groundouts and a line out. If we can just get something to right field, that's a score. Come on. Pull that ball to right field, my guy. Swing and a miss. 1-2 is the count. Come on, young fella. You got an opportunity here. Come on. Ooh, doesn't offer at the changeup, low and outside. 2-2 is the count. Antonacci with a big opportunity here to give the Chicago White Sox the lead late here. Top of the 8th inning. 1-1 tie. Ooh, he did not go at a high four-seamer. Now we got a full count. Let's see if he gives him something to hit. Breezo, why you mess it up for me, man? I'm sitting here watching the game, gang. If you ahead of me, don't tell me what's happening. Antonacci struck out. You bogus, Breezo. Wait till I see it. Why would you come in and spoil it? You ain't said nothing all day. White Sox waste another opportunity with runners in scoring position. Going into the bottom of the 8th, tied 1-1. It's all good, bro. Yeah, man. You see me I'm talking about it right now. It's all good, bro. Appreciate your support. Oh man, this has been a good game. It's not necessarily a pitcher's duel, so to speak, but 1-1 is the score, so it is what it is on that front. So Taylor Jenkins is going to be the coach for the Milwaukee Bucks. Interesting. What? Davis Martin, if y'all didn't watch this game, this dude was killing it today. Killing it. 7 strikeouts, 4 of them came from the slider, 2 from the four-seamer, 1 from the curveball, but that curveball was perfectly painted today. We got Hill out in right field now. He's taking over for Everson Pereira. Taylor comes in and just immediately gives up a hit on the first pitch. You got a man at first, nobody out, 1-1 in the bottom of the 8th inning. First pitch swinging. I don't know what is with our bullpen, bro. It's like they are like it's important for them to give up hits and runs. All right, here we go. Popped him up to center field. Get there, get there, get there, get there. And he does. Holds the runner at first. Good job. 1 man out. Double play ball is still in play. We got Washington next. I'm going to go to the game on Saturday to try to get one of them jackets. Then you got the A's, not the A's, the Angels. And Thursday, you're off. And then Friday, Saturday, you got San Diego on the West Coast. What's up, kiddo? You can come in here. You're fine.
I'm going outside.
Your friends are outside?
Yeah, I'm going out.
By yourself or your friends are out?
My friends are out.
All right, take your football. Put some shoes on. I'll come check on you in a minute. I'll get to your comments in a second, Breezo. Grant Taylor, high and outside. White Sox are real inconsistent batter lineup, but they've been playing well the last like week and a half or so, just not today. I believe the Diamondbacks pulled through today by a slight edge. They have a deeper bullpen. I hope you are wrong. Nice curveball from Grant Taylor right there. 1-1 is a count. One man on at first base, one man out. Bottom of the eighth. It's the Chicago White Sox looking to take this series versus the Diamondbacks, the Serpentines. That 100 mile per hour four-seamer fouled off. Let's see if we can get a double play right here. We've had 2 double plays today. Feels like we didn't get any double plays last season. It was just rough. Grant Taylor checks the man at first. Doesn't look like he's trying to run. One man out, one man on. Taylor throws it to first, back in time. The scores at the bottom of the screen. It's 1-1 tie. Bottom 8th inning. One man on, one man out for the Diamondbacks. White Sox trying to keep them from scoring. Curveball misses high and outside from Taylor. If you're just joining us, the Chicago White Sox scored in the 3rd inning. They had an opportunity to score more runs, but bad base running from Munitaka Murakami and a crazy double play ball stopped their scoring. And Arizona scored in the 1st inning. Davis Martin, 7 strikeouts. The runner goes, fouled off, 2-2 is the count. Hey, LeBron is look. If you're at this point, if you still saying negative stuff about LeBron James, you're just a hater. Okay, can't get the batter at the runner at second, so runners out at first. Runner from first moves to second. Now they have a runner in scoring position with 2 out in the bottom of the 8th. I think the Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Denver is going to be the best series of the first round. Atlanta might, who's it? Atlanta and the Knicks. That series might be interesting too in the East. I'm surprised Philly took a game from Boston the other day. But yeah, LeBron's looking damn good. Taylor gets a foul ball. Glad that went foul because Buddy was going to score from second. Del Castillo 1 for 3 today. Taylor is looking to get the ball to, I'm guessing, to what's his name? Well, I want to say Luis Angel. Ooh. What am I looking at? To Dominguez. There you go. Sir Anthony Dominguez. Dominguez hasn't been great, but he's still pretty good. 0-2 is the count. Curveball misses. If we can strike him out right now, that'll be real nice, Grant Taylor. Maybe they'll give you another kiss when you get to that bullpen. Let's go. Went to that dugout. Let's go. Got him to swing at 100 mile per hour fastball. Strike 3. He's out. We're going to the top of the 9th. Tied 1-1 against a very good Arizona Diamondbacks team with an opportunity to steal this game and win the series on the road and get our 10th win of the season. Felt like we didn't get our 10th win of the season until some point in May last year. So let's go, White Sox. Matter of fact, if you can, go ahead and put a "Let's Go White Sox" in the chat, baby. We need it. We need it. All right, let's change this. What you say? No one's worried about the Hawks Knicks anyway. Lose must win games. They love them a good 6-7 game series. Cat is a beast, and the Nuggets been hooping. Yeah, I just like basketball. So like, I kind of look at all the series. Like I didn't expect Detroit to blow Orlando out the way they did last night. I'm very interested in that Minnesota series because of my boy Ayo Dosunmu. Of course, everybody's watching the Rockets and the Lakers. People are trying to be apologists for KD, but he was awful the other day. You had 9 turnovers, gang. That's terrible. OKC is going to get coddled all the way to the Western Conference Finals. That game last night versus the Suns was atrocious with regard to how they just allowed a bunch of nonsense to take place with the foul calls and such. So I think Alperen Sengun is starting to get into overrated category to me. Paul Sewall in the game for Arizona. He has a 35.3% strikeout rate and a 37% chase rate percentage. So let's see what the White Sox can do. We're looking at Chase Mydroth. Let's try to at least get to the top of the order. First offering is a ball. 1-0 is the count. Chase is having a good game. 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Let's go 3 for 4, my guy. Let's see if we can get back to our power. Ooh, lays off. I don't know if I would have took that other dude out. He was throwing 100 miles per hour. 3 straight balls. 3-0 to count. So do you make him throw a strike right here, Mydroth, or are you going to swing at the next offering, my guy? 4-pitch walk? Nope, he didn't. You challenging that? Why you challenging that, gang? That's a waste of a challenge, man. It's 3-1. Oh, that was a strike, bro. Whoa, good call. Hey, that's why you get paid the big bucks. I thought that was a strike, but it's a ball, so you get the walk. Good job, Chase Mydroth. Good job. You and you're not me. All right, let's go. Chase, did he get back? He almost got thrown out. Come on, Chase. Stop playing games, gang. Leadoff man is on. Peters trying to bunt him off. He gets it bunt down. He might make it to first. Oh, he just gets thrown out. But we do have a runner in scoring position with 1 out. And we're about to get to the top of the order. I hope they pinch hit for our catcher because he is annoying right now. Reese McGuire is just, ugh. I hope they pinch hitting for him. Yes, Edgar Carroll's in the game. That means Reese McGuire will not have an opportunity to mess this up, but it's not like Edgar Carroll has been doing much better. 161 on the season for his batting average. He can go a long way to mend some fences by getting a hit right here. Make it a double. First base is open. Make him throw you a strike. And he does not. Up and outside. Chase Mydroth taking a big lead at second base, trying to score from second off any type of contact. This guy he knows first base is open. He doesn't want to give Carroll anything that he can hit. Serpientes. All right, bro. 2-0. What you gonna do, EQ? They go to second. Carroll's back safely. Let's see if he can get a good hit here. Hit it in the gap in right field. Ooh, 3-0. This dude cannot locate the ball. You can see he's visibly frustrated with his body language. He's only thrown one strike since he's been in the game. Sir Anthony Dominguez warming up. Let's go. Let's go. If you're not following Chicago White Sox Central, make sure you do so. We would appreciate it. Daily content. 3-1 is the count. Swings and misses at a 91 mile per hour fastball on the inside that works the count full. So Chiaro has to get a hit right now or foul something off. Make this man earn it. Let's get our person over to third. Come on, my draw. Still third. Oh, outside and a walk. All right, so the double play ball is in play. 1 out, 2 men on top of the ninth. Chicago White Sox are looking to take the lead. This is one of those games where 2-1 wins it. Top of the ninth. Sir Anthony Dominguez warming up in the bullpen to try to close things out. If the Chicago White Sox can get this W, maybe we can get a double steal right here. Are they taking him out the game? Because he's been playing like, no, he's still in? All right. So Benintendi's up, 1 man out. If Benintendi can get on, then that means we're going to see the man, Money Munetaka Murakami, with the bases loaded. If he can draw a walk right here, we have an opportunity to have a grand slam and a 6th straight game with a home run from Munetaka Murakami. He's on deck. No double play balls, please. Make him earn it, Benintendi. Make him earn it, bro. Swings and fouls one off. Oh, and 1 is the count. 2 men on. Runners at first and second. 1 man out. Top of the ninth. 1-1 is the score. Benintendi with an opportunity here to put the Chicago White Sox ahead. Looks at a sweeper outside. 1-1 is the count. Come on, Benintendi. Swing, bro. How'd you swing at that? 1-2 is the count. Come on, Benny. We need something from you other than these bad swings. Give us something. Advance the runners. Make contact. Looks at a sweeper outside. 2-2 is the count. Let's get some contact, my guy. Yes. He hits one up. It's going, oh my goodness, to right field. And it is gone. Let's go. Benny with a Benny bomb. Put the Chicago White Sox up 4-1 in the top of the ninth inning. Oh my God, that was amazing. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We needed every one of those. Let's go. Woo! It's just his second home run of the season, but the Chicago White Sox take the 4-1 lead in the top of the ninth. And guess what? Don't stop now. Here comes my boy, Munetaka Murakami. Let's get another home run. Looks at a 4-seam fastball. Chicago White Sox up. Let's go, baby. We need it. Sir Anthony Dominguez, don't you come in and be on no bullshit, gang. We've been waiting for that all day. Munetaka swings and misses. Let's go. Munetaka, he turns on one. That one is going to right field, and ooh, they just get to it. Almost got a base hit, possibly a double. Benny with the Benny bomb. He got all of it, too. Let's go. Appreciate you, Breezo. We needed it too, man. We got to get this win. These young guys are trying to change the culture for the Chicago White Sox. That was a big one too. He damn near hit it in the pool. Let's go. Appreciate you guys for joining us. If you're over on Chi-Town Sports Central, make sure you follow me on Chicago White Sox Central on YouTube. Join us tonight as we are going live for the NFL draft over on Chicago Bears Central and NFL Central. Hit that like button, that share button, that follow button, that subscribe button. Man, we needed that. Yes, sir. Go White Sox. Let's go. Ha ha. Appreciate you, Joel. Let's go. Let's go. It's not over. Colson Montgomery up next, right? Or was it Vargas? Vargas next and then Colson? Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Appreciate all y'all, man. It's going to be a fun season. I'm telling y'all, this is a different year for the Chicago White Sox. We got rid of all the losers. They want to talk shit over there for the teams they play for now. Luis Robert Jr. and Andrew Vaughn and all of those guys. Okay. All the losers are gone. We got players on our team with a winner's mentality. All right. So they're bringing in Jonathan Loaisiga. We'll see what he does. He only has a 20% strikeout rate. Let's go. Vargas looking to keep his home run streak going. He got 3 straight. Let's see if he can get another one right here. Swings and fouls one off down the right field line. Sir Anthony Dominguez looking to get a save opportunity here. That's going to be for Grant Taylor, I believe. Two and one is the count. Chicago White Sox up. Let me change this score. I'm so doggone excited. Ooh, Vargas hits one. That one's going back. Runner at the wall, catches it at the warning track. Oh my God, that's 2, Vargas. You had 2 of them right there, guys. A little bit more on it. Chicago White Sox, though, they take the lead 4-1 going into the bottom of the 9th inning. Sir Anthony Dominguez, don't you come in and be on no bullshit, bro. Man, I appreciate y'all for sitting in 2 hours and 40 minutes so far on this live call. We're going to do our best to do at least one a week. You know, baseball is every day, and your boy hasn't made it big enough to be able to be here every day yet. So once I get decent, I could do this every day with y'all. Hopefully next year. Oh yeah, Aaron, I'm telling you, but they're giving away that jacket tomorrow on Saturday. That's why I'm going. I'm trying to get that little starter jacket, City Edition joint. And I saw this one City Edition on, I think it's a New Era. It's raw as hell. I don't know what my head size is though to get the fitted caps. So I would have to go get like sized up so I can order it. But it's one of them like $50, $60 hats. But I definitely want that. Did you see the home run? Tell your son I said what up. Did you see the home run that Benintendi just hit? Chicago White Sox turned 2 double plays today. Davis Martin pitched a gem. Grant Taylor came in and held strong. Benny with a Benny bomb. And all right, Tyler Shell, we appreciate you, gang. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Oh, that game is on Saturday. But I feel you. I understand, man. We all got jobs and lives. Sir Anthony Dominguez, 9 games, 8 innings, a 5.63 ERA. He has had 6 opportunities and blown 2 of them. So you gotta go out there and deliver today. We need you to be lights out, Mr. Dominguez. Vargas on the mound. At the plate. Strike 1. Edgar Quero behind the plate, replacing Reese McGuire. 4-1 Chicago White Sox lead. Nobody on, nobody out. Can't locate the splitter. Carroll tried to frame it, but can't do that these days. They can challenge it. Yeah, man, it was a nice. I'm gonna put the highlight up over on my channel once I get done with this. Nice little Benny bomb, man. We needed every bit of it too. So I'm gonna edit a highlight as soon as this game goes off. Hopefully, we can hold this win. Ooh, turns on one, hits it to right field. He is out. Good jump on the ball from Hill. Woo. Good job. My boy Hill look like he know how to barbecue too. Good. This is gonna be over with soon, and I get to get ready for the Bears draft over on Chicago Bears Central. Misses with the fastball. 1-0 is the count. Swing and a miss. 1-1 is the count. No, man. No, he still gotta go. He's just making himself he's making himself trade worthy. Pops foul for Arenado. He still gotta go. Just make himself more and more valuable so we can keep building. Cause he been on these losing teams too. We gotta get rid of him. Get rid of that stench of losses. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 out. Chicago White Sox are down to 1 more out to take this series. And now nobody can talk crazy about us feeling good about them winning because we all know that Arizona is a good team. So I don't want to hear nothing about who they played. Right now they're 3rd in the AL West, in the NL West. It's tough to play in the NL West with the Dodgers and San Diego, but we know that Arizona is a good team. Strike 1 on a sweeper. They challenging it though. That's a good challenge. I like how fast these are. Too bad it was a strike, my guy. No more challenges now. Let's go. Let's go. 0-1 is the count. It's your boy Big Kev holding it down for the South Side. Chicago White Sox looking to win their 2nd series in a row. Sir Anthony Dominguez offers, misses with a 99-mile-per-hour 4-seam. White Sox challenging it, but I think he really did miss. Edgar Quero just using the challenge just because it'll make it 0-2. Yeah, he definitely missed. Just barely. Like just barely. 3 centimeters, I guess. So they're out of challenges. Pops him up. Foul and out of play. 1 and 2 is the count. Arizona's down to their last strike. Let's go. Let's go. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This has been real fun. Almost a 3-hour call. I ain't even go to the bathroom once on y'all. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Chicago White Sox take the series on the road in Arizona. Big win for the Chicago White Sox. And they get their 10th win on the season. Shout out to my boys, man. They get the 10th win on the season. And they improve to 7-9 on the road. I love it. 10-15 on the season, 7-9 on the road. 3-game stretch set coming up against the Washington Nationals. Chicago White Sox are inching closer and closer to 500. And the AL Central is kind of like down right now. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys for joining me. It's your boy Big Kev. Hit me up at Big Kev from DACHI. Shy White Sox Central at gmail.com. Sox Central Pod, wherever else you want to get your information from me. Follow the rest of my squad at the Chi-Town Sports Central family. Type in your favorite Chicago sports team. Put the word Central behind it. You will find one of us. Join us right back here tonight on Chicago Bears Central, Chi-Town Sports Central, and NFL Central for the NFL Draft. The whole gang will be in the building. We got a lot of fun for you guys tonight. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me for this whole situation. It's your boy Big Kev holding it down for the South Side. We're going to holler at you guys next time. Peace.
This has been